Right away, we're jumping into a probation revocation hearing, a situation that's often more dangerous for a defendant than people realize. Why? Because the burden of proof is lower than in a criminal trial. The court isn't deciding guilt beyond a reasonable doubt here. It's deciding whether probation conditions were violated. Keep an eye on this one, because a single admission could completely change the outcome.
Good morning. Are you William Bonilla? Good morning. This is good morning, Mr. Rojas. Clause numbers 25 DCCR 0719 and 25 DCCR 0174. And what is the announcement?
I think our plan is to enter pleas to the motion, come back to the punishment hearing, and then after that, we'll see what happens with the felon defendant case.
Oh, okay. One of them's
Motion, it's a motion to revoke on a misdemeanor. DWI.
So, and so what are you guys going to do with the new case?
The motion's based on the new case, so depending on what you do with the motion, I think eventually we're going to plead it, but I want to see what happens punishment wise on the motion before we do that.
Sure. Mr. Bonilla, raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
And thank you. Will your client waive the formal reading of the motion?
He will, Your Honor.
Mr. Bonilla, in cause number 25 BCCR 0174, I have a motion to revoke your community supervision. Shows that you were placed on probation April 14th of 2025 for the Class B misdemeanor of driving while intoxicated. That was a 180-day jail term that was probated for 15 months. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
It alleges that you violated your probation. Count 1 alleges that you committed the new offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle May 10th of 2025. And is that true or not true?
Your Honor, before he answers, may I move to orally amend that count to read that the defendant committed the offense as opposed to was arrested for the offense, so that it lines up or matches the MPRP or the
Thank you.
conditions.
No objection.
Okay. All right, so count 1 now alleges that you committed the offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle May 10th of 2025. Is that true or not true?
Not true.
So we're going to have to come have a hearing with,
It's just a matter of you watching the video, that is all. But yes.
I mean, you'll have to have an officer come to
Yes.
prove it up. Have y'all watched the video?
Did you catch what just happened? The defendant denied the new offense allegation but admitted failing to report the arrest. That may sound minor, but in probation court, technical violations can be enough to put someone's freedom at risk. The judge isn't revoking probation yet, but the case just took a very serious turn. What do you think? Should failing to report an arrest be enough to trigger jail time?
Okay.
We have, yes.
Okay. Count 2 alleges that you failed to immediately report to the probation officer that arrest from May 10th of 2025. And is that true or not true?
It's true.
Did you enter your plea of true to count 2 freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And because count 2 is actually true. All right, then I'm going to find that you entered your plea of true to count 2 freely and voluntarily. Find that count true. Find sufficient evidence to not find you guilty, to revoke your probation. I'm going to reset your case for sentencing. And it sounds like we just need, unless there's some agreement that if it's mainly just the video, if you guys agree that he can present the video without having an officer having to come lay that foundation, great. Otherwise, I would think still in 11 o'clock with just one witness would be plenty, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
Sure.
y'all discuss that.
This is a classic courtroom moment. The judge had already labeled the case as a final reset, yet defense counsel convinced her to grant one last extension. That's a reminder that preparation matters. Judges often appreciate attorneys who can explain exactly why more time is needed instead of simply asking for delays. But notice the warning, this really sounds like the last chance.
And then I'll get an updated pre-sentence report and we'll see you back at sentencing. That's TRN sound. All right, sir, you Guadalupe Reyes?
Yes.
This is 25 DCCR 1422. This was the final reset, so there needs to either be plea papers or a rejection. What's the announcement?
I'll show him how to do the rejection. Or I think he was. Go ahead, sorry. Judge, I'm going to ask for another setting. I know it's in writing and you advised us there wouldn't be any more settings. Since the last setting we had, I've got an investigator. Met with my client a few times at the office. There's some things I'd like to look into before putting it in the trial docket. I don't know if you'll give us one more setting. I would ask for 30 days, just not a long time.
So typically when I say final, it's final, but this is going to be the last final. Okay?
Thank you, Judge.
So this will be, truthfully, you've got to get everything taken care of
Yes,
for
ma'am.
that next court date. Make sure you stay in touch with your attorney. Y'all go over everything, whatever the state's offer is. Either you come back, you take that offer, or we put your case on the trial docket.
And he's done that about the offer. I think, Judge, he's gotten on discovery. He did ask me this morning about an extension to have his investigator look at some things. I don't have a problem with that because he's taking care of everything else. Your Honor.
Perfect. All right.
Judge, and
We'll see.
Mr. Nichols has hold my hand about if I need to handle a rejection,
Perfect.
how to use the tablets.
Okay. Well, we'll get you taken care of next time, but we'll see you then.
I
Take
appreciate
care.
it, Judge.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Nichols.
Good morning. You're Miracle Oville. Miss Oville, did you get someone hired? You didn't?
No.
Who'd you talk to?
Jones.
Speak up. I can't hear you.
Yeah.
You didn't speak up. Talk louder. Who? Dunham and Jones. Okay. Who else?
The guy I can't remember. I just have to check this name.
I can't understand
Yeah,
you.
the other guy I can't remember. I can't remember.
Mr. Parker, can y'all hold it down? I'm having a hard time hearing.
So the other guy I can't remember. I just have a text message from. I don't remember his name. I just speak with him. We kind of went through like.
Why didn't you? So you've been here before. Why didn't you write all that down and bring it to me like I asked you to?
I did, but I had it in my phone. I didn't transfer it to paper. I hadn't had it.
Well, where's your phone?
It's right in my phone.
Okay, tell me. I want to know the 3 lawyers that you talked to that I asked you to do.
It was the guy. Donovan Jones. Technically, I talked to two. It was
Yeah, you're just mumbling.
technically, I talked to 2 of the people at Donovan Jones. I know.
If you're noticing a pattern, you're not imagining it. Over and over, the judge is asking defendants the same question. Have you actually tried to hire an attorney? Courts want documented effort. That's why she's requesting names, consultations, and proof of contact. It's not enough to say you're looking. The court wants evidence that you're taking the process seriously.
You talked to 2 different lawyers there?
Yeah, I didn't realize that. One of the name was Matt Shanks. And the other one.
You actually went and visited with them?
Mr. Shanks.
Okay.
Because remember, I don't live out here, so I couldn't.
Well, obviously I don't remember. I
Oh,
do
I'm
this every
sorry.
week with them.
No, I don't-
Courtroom is full of. Okay, so you've talked on the phone with.
Yeah, and that's who I was mainly pretty much moving forward since I had talked to both of them.
Okay.
And we had they pretty much gave me basically a fair rate and stuff like that.
Okay.
So
So when are you going to get them hired?
I want to say hopefully soon. Before
What is that? I don't know what that means.
By the 31st.
Okay.
July.
I'm going to reset your case one more time. You need to get someone hired before that next court date. If it's not going to work out with them or one of those people at Dunham and Jones, then you need to talk to at least 3 others, and you need to have those names ready on who you actually spoke with when you come back. Okay.
Okay.
Step in front of the clerk. She'll give you a reset notice. Good morning. Are you Clifton Bush Jr.?
Yeah.
And Mr. Bush, were you able to get a lawyer hired?
Yeah.
Ma'am.
You hired somebody? You did not hire anyone.
And there it is, the warning nobody wants to hear. Raise your bond and go back to jail. Legally, judges can modify bond conditions when defendants fail to comply with court orders, and that possibility suddenly raises the stakes for everyone watching. Imagine being out on bond and hearing that your next court appearance could determine whether you walk out the front door or leave in handcuffs.
Okay. Did y'all talk to some lawyers?
Yes, ma'am.
You did. Are you working?
Mhm.
Okay. So, Mr. Bush, I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork this morning. You have some family members with you. All right. So I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork this morning to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Y'all need to fill it out accurately and completely. Don't leave it blank. If something doesn't apply, make a notation of that, and then I'll take a look at it. You're going to swear under oath that it's all true and correct, so make sure you fill it all out right, okay? You'll step in front of the clerk on the end. She'll give you that paperwork. Good morning, sir. Are you Lance White?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. White, this is your initial appearance in clause number 26, DCCR 0803. You're charged with a third-degree felony offense of unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon from October 3rd of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? Speak up, please.
Spoke with Brittany Holmes and a few other guys, but I haven't been.
All right, so what I'm going to do, Mr. White, is reset your case about 30 days or so to give you some time to see if you can get someone hired. If you get someone hired before the next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before that next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts, they have different payment plans. Bring me those names of who you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options.
Yes.
If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following the court order, and you would go back to jail. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, if you'll step in front of the clerk, she'll give you your reset notice. Daryl All right, sir, you're Daryl Albritton.
Yes, I do.
Did you get someone hired?
Still looking, but I did what you told me to do. The 401k thing. Yeah, that.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I got another one. With a company called Fidelity. It got 9. So all together it's like 3K or something. But I'm waiting on my ID, so I can't do nothing till I get my ID.
Have you already gone to apply to
I already talked to the people. They just waiting on my ID in
your,
the mail.
okay, so you've already got your ID coming.
Yes. So I'm just waiting on that.
Any idea how long that's supposed to take?
No, man. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but you know.
But you're working, right?
Yes, but I ain't go to work for a week because I had transportation problems.
No,
so
but
I
you've been
just got
coming
my
here
car.
for,
I know, and I've got a lot of things going on outside of here, outside of work. But I'm gonna get it handled though.
well, you were supposed to get all that done in about a day.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's, the thing is, I don't think you're going to, I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork this morning, but I don't think with your job that you're going to qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. I'll take a look at it. If you do, fine. If not, then you and I are about to have a serious conversation about you getting this stuff taken care of.
Yes, ma'am.
Step in front of the clerk, fill it out accurately and completely. You're going to swear under oath that it's true, right?
Yes,
Tevin Edmondson. Good morning. You're Tevin Edmondson. And Mr. Edmondson, were you able to get a lawyer hired?
I was coming this morning to ask the court if I could leave like at least another week or 2 because I had got hit by a car and broken my knee, so I didn't have no movement. I had just been stuck in bed. I got an excuse, but I'm start moving around today, so I can go try to talk to Ms. Brittany Holmes. I got to walk up to see people, but I do have my money saved up. I was just trying to.
Okay.
And I get a little more.
Sure. Thank you. And obviously I can see that you had something happen. I'm going to do a normal reset. So that's 30 days. That should give you plenty of time to get someone hired. If you do bring that reset to them, if for some reason you're not going to be able to, make sure you talk to at least 3, bring me those names, and then we'll discuss your options.
Yes.
All right. Step in front of the clerk.
Thank you so much, Judge.
Yes, sir. Lylvester Hassan. Good morning, sir. You're Lylvester Hassan. And Mr. Hassan, were you here before? Okay. Were you able to get a lawyer hired?
I talked to Mr. James Baker, and this is something we agreed upon. I just need more than 30 days to get the money.
Okay, but you're planning on hiring him?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to do one more reset, Mr. Hassan, to see if you can get Mr. Macon hired between now and that next court date. If you do, just bring the reset notice to him. If you're unable and you don't think that's going to work out, then you need to talk to at least 3 others and bring me those names, okay?
Okay, how do I do like a court appointment?
Well, if you
in time.
So if you have the money to hire someone, then you're required to hire them. And you don't know that unless you talk to enough. So if you can hire Mr. Macon, great. If not, if that's too expensive, then you need to let me know. Bring the names of who you've talked to when you come back, and then I'll see about you filling out the paperwork, and I'll take a look at it to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. But I want you to attempt to get him or someone hired first, okay? All right, step in front of the clerk right here. Good morning, ma'am. You're Christy Johnson. Miss Johnson, were you able to get someone hired?
Well, I remember I said I was gonna go with Mr. Marvin court appointment, but I'm gonna pay him with cash. So I was looking for him to get the job. So why I can pay him.
Okay.
And I'm in a job and we go to pay at $240.
To Mr. Lewis's today?
Well, to the job.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to call Mr. Lewis and I can't never get in contact with him.
Well, that's
My main thing was getting the money to pay.
so you start working today?
Yes.
Where are you going to be working?
Waffle House.
Okay. And you think you'll be able to get him or someone hired if I give you another reset? So I'm going to reset your case one more time. You've been here a few times, so it's going to be time for you to get someone hired. If for some reason you can't hire him or someone else, when you come back, bring a pay stub as well, so that if you fill out that paperwork, I can take a look at that and know exactly what you're making and whether you qualify for a court appointed. Okay? Okay. Step in front of the clerk. She'll give you a reset notice. Good morning, ma'am. You're Desiree Doucette? Yes. And Ms. Doucette, this is your initial appearance in cause number 26, DCCR 0757. You're charged with a 3rd-degree felony offense of deadly conduct, discharging a firearm, and that's from May 20th of 2026. And since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
Not yet, but I'm sitting there talking to a few lawyers.
Okay.
I think I may have spoken with one and may go with, but right now I'm just trying to figure out
Sure.
some payment options.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, Ms. Doucette, is reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to see if you can get someone hired.
Yes, ma'am.
If you get someone hired before the next court date, bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts, have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of those you've talked to, so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following the court order, and you would have to go back to jail. Do you understand? All right, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you a reset notice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Okay. Good morning. You're Javon Johnson. And Ms. Johnson, were you able to get someone hired?
I actually am going to Maine Homes. I made her at 12 today. Being that I was back and forth out in the hospital, I hadn't been able to work. I do engines and rebuild them. I hurt my back today. She's the only one that I found that's a little bit cheaper than I can actually.
Okay, so you'll be able to get her hired if I reset her.
Yes, ma'am. She's willing to take so much for me to.
All right, so what I'm going to do, Ms. Johnson, is just do about a 2-week reset. Bring the reset notice that you get today to her so she knows when that court date is, and then she'll let you know if you need to be back on that date or not. Okay? Step in front of the clerk. Great. Good morning. You're Robert Simon. So, Mr. Simon, you've been here before on 2 cases, and you've been indicted now on a new offense. Well, it's a new indictment, but it's an old offense. So that is cause number 26, DCCR 0720. You're charged with the state jail felony offense of possession of a controlled substance.
This final exchange highlights something many people misunderstand about court-appointed attorneys. Having a case doesn't automatically qualify someone for a free lawyer. The court looks at income, employment, financial obligations, and other factors before making that decision. Throughout this entire docket, the judge has been sending the same message: communicate, follow instructions, and show effort. Miss those steps, and small problems can become much bigger ones. What do you think? Is this judge being fair, or is she giving defendants too many chances? Let us know in the comments.
From August of 2024. So where are you on being able to get someone hired on the process?
This is what I've got, Your Honor.